What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be breaking down some of my competition footage from PGF Season 4. We're just going to do day one right now, and I'm not going to do the whole matches. We're just going to do like the most significant parts of the match. If you want to watch the whole matches, I'll post links in this description with timestamps so you can see my whole matches. But we're just going to look at the significant parts of the matches today. So let's head over to the other screen. So in this first match, we're going to look at the passing sequence. That was the most significant aspect of the match. I had a hard time opening him up because he was really tired from his last match. So he stayed really shelled up. So there wasn't anything crazy that happened besides that. I just controlled top position most of the match. But the passing was what we can learn from most here. So first thing I do. Let's go back a second. So he sits guard right here. First thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to engage his guard. Or I'm going to engage his guard. I'm not going to step into his guard and just allow him to attach to me and get grips on me. So I'm going to get my grips first. And I'm going to start creating angles right away. I first start off by circling to my right, like this. That just gets his weight going that way. Then I'm going to switch right away and block his legs from following me. So right there, I block his ankle from following me, right here, this ankle. And I put my hand on his hip, further blocking him from following me because he needs to lift that hip up to turn into me. Now here, I'm trying to get into a camping position. So I'm trying to get my head to the shoulder. And then I'm trying to keep control of this bottom leg. But he does a good job of putting his foot on my shoulder, so I'm not able to do that. Then he recovers. Again, though, we get here, we kind of break apart. He tries to reach out for a grip. I'm staying away, not letting him get grips. I'm again going to engage his guard, but I'm not going to let him get grips on me. I'm going to just create angles right away. So yeah, notice how I'm not coming straight in, and I'm always going in at an angle.
He's got to push the pace. I mean, Steven, you'd heard him on the mic. My man's tired.
So right there, I get a good Toriando. I go... Once again, a little misdirection. I go this way. So his weight or his momentum's all going this way. So I just continue his momentum going this way with the Toriando, and then I move out of the way of his legs. Just like that. Now from here, he starts recovering, so I start circling to north-south. And right there, I made a mistake. So we'll look at that.
You'd heard him on the mic. My man's tired. You beat Matt.
So I expected right here, I expected him to square his hips up more and recorrect, like overcorrect, but he stayed on his side here. So what I should have done is keep circling around, getting high north-south, but I expected him to correct, so I was going to try to pummel my legs over his legs this way and get to this side, but he doesn't end up correcting much, so I jump back into his guard, which was a mistake.
It comes at a cost. The cost is your cardio.
And that mistake leads him to actually get a good connection on me, and he starts going for my leg. So he's trying to get into the saddle here. This leg's over. This leg's going to scoop under. He's going to get his hips up to my knee. So I sit down just to make it a little hard for him to get under me.
I mean, it took him 5 minutes and 52 seconds.
From here, I pummeled my foot inside of this leg. So he at least can't attack my secondary leg right now. So I know he can't attack that leg. I'm also pinning this leg down because I plan on high stepping this leg out. So it sounds like a lot right now, but this foot is pinning this leg down. This arm is holding his leg, also pinning it down. So I'm keeping his legs down while my leg's going to come up and out.
That's almost a full match.
That's what I end up doing right there. And keeping that foot position inside, I know he can't re-attack this leg right away, so that's why I did that.
Man, I'm going to be going back and watching Steven's finishing from this.
Yeah, we just get into a little battle right there. I was trying to stay on the side. He ends up pushing me away.
Straight ankle lock to the grip.
Right there, I got him tired. This is where I ended up getting the pass. So he was really tired from fighting all that off, so I control his head, make him I put his chin to his chest, so I can get a quick little cartwheel over his guard, not even a full cartwheel. And right away he tries to recover, so I go C clamp or V grips on his ankles,
Just a
and then I just go like reverse, kind of reverse knee on belly, more of like knee on the shoulder, just like that.
You're asking why Trip gets a star next to his name?
He's trying to recover here, so I bring my foot or my head in his hip, so his leg can't high leg over my body, and then I'm controlling this bottom leg so he can't bring this leg into half guard or full guard or anything.
Member of the YouTube channel.
He's stopping me from controlling that bottom leg because that's what he's trying to do.
Could be a member.
He's trying to recover, but it's not enough because my head being in his hip.
Star next to his name is because he's a member of the YouTube channel.
Yeah, so right here, my head being in his hip messes up his high leg. Right there, he tried to do it.
You gotta get out of the chat
And then I get the pass.
and join.
So that's how I get the initial pass. We end up here for a while. I control him for a while. I go for a few attacks. I almost get a submission, but all right. So the next part we're gonna look at same situation here.
Manning Leverett.
He's going for a saddle entry here. Same situation as before when I did that high leg.
You're right. The way he's playing it.
So again, I kind of pinned his leg down, back stepped out. I didn't have inside position this time, so that leg was at risk. We ended up in a weird position. So I'm trying to pass. Let's look at this part. I'm trying to pass to his backside, and he knows that. So I'm knee slicing this through. I'm going to try to pass to his backside. So he brings his leg back over, which he shouldn't have been able to do if I had good enough pressure, but I didn't. So he was able to bring this leg back over right away. So I switched sides as soon as he did that. Then he gives me back exposure here, so I decide to go for a back take. So I'm rolling over him. I'm trying to bring my right knee behind his legs and get into a crab ride. He gets his back to the mat faster than I thought he would. So I don't end up with the back take, but I know I can get into a leg drag here from the kind of like the crab ride position. So I'm in like a leg drag. So I'm going to swim this leg over my head, and then I'm going to pass to his other side.
okay. Very cool little counter here. Nice. That was beautiful jiu-jitsu by Juan.
And then I get the pass again. So that's it for the first match. Good passing sequence there. I wasn't able to get the finish on this match. I'll make sure you check the description. You can watch the whole match. It was pretty exciting, but it was hard getting the finish on him. He was really good defensively. So let's get right into the next one. All right, so second match here of the day, I'm going against the Irish Taco. His real name is Nathan. I can't remember his last name, but really cool guy. Also really good at jiu-jitsu. Just a little information before we start. My teammate Samson told me he told me he was gonna shoot a double right away. So he told me I should go for like a flying triangle or something while he's shooting the double, see if I could catch him off guard. So I tried it, see if I can get somewhere with it, and let's see what happened.
Guys that are young, hungry, up-and-comers. We just saw Matthew
So Samson was right. As soon as he shot, I shot kind of like a flying triangle.
Boyles take out Dame Leak.
The only problem is he gets control of this leg, so I can't really get it around.
But now, I mean, Taco's in some danger against a very talented. I mean, Juan is really, really talented.
So he was controlling my toes on this leg at this point, so I knew it was going to be real hard to get over it. So my plan is to switch to the omoplata, and then when he pulls out of the omoplata, I'm going to attack his leg.
He looked amazing in his first match.
So I drop my right knee inside. I let him pull out. I go for that leg, but he backsteps out. I didn't have good enough connection to it.
Nice work.
Yeah, but
Now we end up in open guard here. I keep...
Taco can
No, I don't. Yeah, so now we end up in open guard.
or even a draw. They're gonna win for the Camoys team.
Womp womp womp. Super chat. Anthony starting the Wounded Soldier Fund.
Thank you, Anthony. Making my ideas come to fruition.
Life, yeah. Making your dreams come true.
So Taco goes in for like a knee slice. I'm going in for a false reap here. I just hook his far leg. So I just need to clear my leg around his leg, which I think I've already done. So that's why I'm able to just bring this right around. My right leg's going to chop behind his knee. We're going to get into the saddle.
So if
So I get into the saddle.
can get the win.
I get heel exposure right away.
Sorry, I misspoke there. So if
Right here. I chop. I have heel exposure already. I hook his heel. See, it's already wrapped before we roll, which makes it kind of, honestly, it puts him in a little bit more danger because he's rolling the wrong way right now while I have his heel hooked. And then I lock my hands and right away I get the finish here, bridging in to his knee.
Oh my gosh.
Woo. These guys are making me super nervous up here.
So that was my first finish of the day. My second match, I ended up finishing Taco with the heel hook from the saddle from a false reap. So let's get into the next one. So right here, let's go to this part. He's leaning too far right now. His legs are on the left. His weight is to the right. He has no base that way. So I end up getting my right butterfly hook in and just getting a butterfly sweep to my left side.
Coming in and taking out Taco.
Yeah, he was worried about the leg entry, so he gave me an easy sweep.
Quickly. Nice butterfly sweep.
So after that, we come right up into a knee slice pass.
Already passing, trying to get a knee slice.
I keep my head on the near side for as long as possible so I don't get disbalanced or off balance to his far side over there. So I keep my head on the near side, which was over here. So I was keeping my head over here, and then I switched it back once I'm free of his legs now.
Excellent. Ooh, but buggy choke.
He threw up a buggy. I keep my head up. He wasn't able to lock it up tight, so I was okay here. All right, so let's look at this next part. He's gonna go for a knee slice pass. I'm gonna use that as an opportunity to go for an armbar. He's been really hard to submit up to this point, and I know I have to submit him. We only got 1:35 left, so I'm kind of gonna start opening up a little more than I was before.
Slice the knee up the middle. Split the guard of Juan, but
So yeah, he passes. He leaves that arm controlling my head, which leaves it hanging out. So I throw my leg over his head and throw my knee inside his armpit here. My knee and my shin is across his armpit. I go for an armbar, which was super tight, but he kind of shakes me off. So right away I transfer to the leg.
excellent
Right on the leg.
transition.
He rolls through. I go for a bite again. He slips his knee out of my knee line, so I lose it.
What a sequence by Juan.
Oh man.
Yeah, so we ended up in a draw. I didn't end up getting the finish. He was good defensively, so I had a lot of good attacks, but he fought them off really well. So yeah, that was my last match of day one. I hope you guys like this type of content. I'm gonna be doing more of this. I actually really enjoy doing this. It's super fun. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna put up day two really soon. So be on the lookout for that. But I hope you guys like this one. Make sure to check out the full PGF season 4. It was super good, man. There were so many good matches. You guys got to check it out. I'll put the links in the description for all the days, the finale, all of it, so you guys can check that out. But thanks for watching today. Make sure if you guys like this content, you subscribe, hit a like, share it with your friends, give me some comments, let me know what you want to see next. Let me know what technique breakdowns you want to see. If there's anything you like in there that I did, maybe my passing or some of the attacks I went for, just let me know. I can do breakdowns on that. But until then, see you guys in the next video. Peace.